Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Christmas planner from Pennies Not Perfection. My friend Mary makes these and I bought the Christmas planner from her. I was going to use this for one of my Vlogmas videos, and then it occurred to me that you probably need this video before Black Friday. So I wanted to film it really quick and show it to you because I was flipping through it and I thought this is really good and I like this. Now, a money-saving idea that we do at our church is we go through things kind of like a yard sale, especially if there are things that are new that maybe we've tried to sell and they didn't sell, but we don't need them in our family, and we'll go and gather up all the things just like preparing for a yard sale, and we will bring them to the church and you can go through them and pick anything you want, no questions asked. And it's a great way to get things for Christmas gifts without having to spend a ton of money. Now this is the cover sheet. It's really cool. You can hole punch these and put them in a binder, or I just have this really big clip right here and I clip it all together, and I have this clipboard and it opens up, and so I keep everything in there. I don't have my pen in here, so I'm gonna have to write this stuff down later. But it says holiday season bucket list, and she gives you different ideas of things you need to plan. Now planning is so important. I think a lot of us get caught up in the hustle and bustle and we end up having anxiety because we did not spend a little bit of time in the beginning to plan out our holidays and say yes to some things and no to other things. Now, I'm not a clinical psychologist or anything. I've just noticed in my personal life that when I do not plan, I have a bunch of anxiety, a bunch. So this has a list of things to make, and I'm making Christmas cake this year, and y'all hopefully are gonna see it if I can get the videos edited. There's things to do. Our children are involved in like a Secret Santa thing, so we have to make sure that we get that marked down on our calendar. Anything else that we're asked to do that day, which I think it's like December 11th, I'm not really sure, but anything else that we're asked to do that day, I have to say no because we've already said yes to our kids being involved in the Secret Santa. So that's an example of to-dos. There's to eat. Sometimes people like to go out as a family right before Christmas or right after Christmas and kind of take some of the workload off by going somewhere to eat. And then there are other times where maybe you just don't have the finances for that this season. Maybe you're in a huge gazelle intense debt payoff mode, and so you're going to want to do that with your friends and go to other people's houses and eat together, and maybe one person hosts one night and the next person hosts the next night, so that not everyone is overworked on that. And then to visit. So you can't visit all of your relatives on the same day. You need to have that planned out. I know that sometimes I've known people that have gone to like 3 homes in a single day. One of my friends who's passed away, but she used to, because she was older, she used to go to like 5 different homes in a day, and she would be so tired because she just went all day long and she wasn't really used to that. So sometimes you're going to have to say no to visiting certain places. I love this list. It was perfect. There's a Christmas budget as well, and it has just everything on here. It has the gifts, the decorations, cards, giving. Some people make donations at Christmas time. Instead of purchasing a gift, maybe they'll donate something in the honor of a person, either alive or not alive, things like that. Party food, all kinds of expenses. So I love this expense list. It is very, very thorough. Then she has the spending tracker, and it gives you a place to write down all of the spending that you have done for your Christmas time period. The Christmas gift tracker is also on here. It gives you a place to put all the people you're giving, all the gifts that you're getting, and the price. so you can stay up to date with your purchases. And my favorite part of this whole thing is that there are places for you to mark what has been purchased, what still needs to be purchased, what has been wrapped, and what still needs to be wrapped. I think she did a great job on this page, and it is by far my favorite. I love it. Now, you can also like take some pages out, put some pages, maybe run off doubles of them, because you get the download. You can print it as many times as you want. There's Christmas wish list. I think everyone should fill these out when they're doing Secret Santa or any kind of gift swap thing anywhere. Because as adults, it's very difficult to think of something to purchase for somebody, especially when they make their own money. Maybe they can buy it themselves. My husband is like the world's worst at going, oh, I really want that, and then just buying it for himself. And I'll be like, it was 2 days before your birthday. Why couldn't you have said that you wanted that to me so that I could buy that for you? And instead, he just goes, well, it's 2 days until my birthday. I have, spending money left, and just buys it. And then nobody can give him anything because he just buys everything that he wants. So I love this. And if you're an adult, please don't feel bad about writing a wish list. Your real friends, those of us that really care about you, we want to know what is on your wish list. And, oh, I like this one. Things I will wear. So you can plan your outfits. And if you have ugly sweater parties or something like that, you'll want to write that out and plan it and plan what you need to wear. If you're going to do pictures and you want matching family photos, something like that, you need to plan that out ahead of time so that you're not getting all bejubbled up. Things I will read. I really like this one as well. In our home, we read through the book of Luke. I don't know if we're going to do that this year because I have to have surgery this year. So I don't know how I'm going to feel. But we take turns reading the book of Luke, and we divide it up so everybody reads a little bit of the verses every year. Christmas gift ideas. Guys, gift ideas, like I said earlier when I went over the church thing that we do, you do not have to spend a lot of money to give somebody a gift. You can make them something out of things that you have. You can bake them something out of ingredients. And a lot of times you can re-gift other things that might have been given to you or somebody else, and they're getting rid of it and they want to sell it very cheaply or just give it to you. It is okay. It's another form of recycling, and so it's fine. They don't need to know how you got it. They just need to know that you cared enough to look and search for a gift that was important to you to give to them. Okay? That's all people really want to know, is that you cared enough about them to spend time in your day thinking about them and planning for them, because that's how you show that you care. Stocking stuffer ideas list. In our home, we don't do stocking stuffers, but if you do that, you should plan for that, okay? There are tons of ideas out there on Pinterest. I'm sure you can find something. Christmas party shopping list. This is great. It's very thorough. It goes through the decorations you need for it, the food, the drinks, any favors that you're going to give away, anything like that. Desserts. And y'all, my channel, if I get everything made, if I get it all made, there's going to be a lot of food because, the Bible does say every man's God is his belly, right? So, yeah. All right, the party invite list. If you're hosting a party, which I'm not this year, but if you are, you might want to make a list of everyone that you're inviting, and then try to get them to RSVP or confirm so that you can plan enough food to where everybody gets fed, but you don't have so much left over that you need to figure out how it's going to get eaten. In my case, it would be my dog. All right, this is a Christmas savings tracker that she does, and I love it. I have not really saved much of anything on it because the surgery popped up out of nowhere. There are bigger icons as well. And there are just several different sheets. I love it. My favorite one on here for the Christmas savings icons is the month by month. I love that. Now, if you already have this year's Christmas planned out, you might want to purchase it just so that you can get it for next year. And then there is a weekly savings sheet for Christmas. That'll help you plan next year's Christmas. Super duper good. All right, that's pretty much all that is in her tracking Christmas planning thing. It's very thorough, totally complete. If you use it this week, buy it this week, and use it for this Christmas, you will reduce your anxiety and you will reduce your stress. You will know that you have a plan. You'll know where your commitments are, where you're going to have to say no, say it kindly, say it gracefully, and try to make that maybe work into next year's plan. And you get things to help you start planning as soon as Christmas is over for next year's Christmas, so it doesn't sneak up on you and just turn your world upside down again. So that's all I have for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate this video, give it a thumbs down. And I would love to have you subscribe to our little community here. And I really appreciate you watching the video. Thanks. Bye.